Welcome. This is the install video for Lightbar stickers from breezecrafts.com. A few of you have asked to see a video on how you install these stickers to give your Pixel or Pixel XL the look of the Pixel C or the Pixel Chromebook. So when you get these in the mail, let me move my Pixel out of the way. Everything comes in an envelope. You may or may not have a business card or an index card in your envelope. But if you just kind of do that, we give you 2 of each color. That way you can either share with a friend. Maybe if you have a little trouble installing one, you've got an extra one. So there's what you get. You get 4 of the Lightbar pieces, 2 of each, and then you get 4 of the G. So for now we're going to install the Lightbar, and I'm going to set these aside. What you want to do on the Lightbar install is you're going to want to try and line those up across. So there's a little, if you use your fingernail, you can feel there's a little ridge there, and you're going to be lining those up right on the edge of that. Here is my Pixel C, and as you can see there's a Lightbar there. So it's blue, red, yellow, green. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing on here. And so first what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the blue ones. Okay, there's the blue. I'm using a small X-Acto knife. You can use kind of whatever you want. You can also just cut this in half. So just take you a pair of scissors, cut these to separate them. Alright, so what we're going to do first, we want to work from the center out. So you're going to mount these on the center line. So you're going to start with the red or the yellow, whichever you want to do first. I'm going to work with the yellow, and I'm going to take it off of the backing. If you just bend it enough, kind of on the edge, it will come right off. Alright, so I'm going to take my blade, and all I want to do is use that to pull that off of there. Okay, and then you want to be careful if you're using an X-Acto blade, because you don't want to push into the finish on the phone. All you want to do is use it to position it. And so we're going to take this, and you can see I'm right there on the edge, and you're going to sit down one edge of the Lightbar sticker, and then we're going to just use our finger and kind of bump that so that it's right up against the edge of the glass. And if it's not quite right, you can just kind of run your thumbnail right in there, and once you got it where you want it, run it down like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, and the next color is the green, and we can work from here. So I'm going to take the green, and if you're not comfortable using an X-Acto blade, or if you don't have one, what you can do is just kind of peel that back so that you've got just a little, you can peel that back so you've got a little tab there. Alright, and then you can just use that and hold that. You just want to butt them up together. Once you have it kind of in place, put your finger on it to hold it, and then you want to roll the paper out of the way, and then as it starts to fall into place, just use your fingernail to kind of nudge it where you want it. And there's 2, so we're already halfway done with that. And I'm going to use that same method because I know some of you won't be comfortable using an X-Acto blade or something similar, and just using this method works perfect. Alright, I'm going to take this, and we're going to lay that right there. And once we've got it butted where we want it to be, we can peel the rest of it off. And it will lay down, and you can see that one didn't quite go where I wanted it to go, but I haven't pressed it in place yet, so I can still move it until I press it all the way down with my finger. So it's now where I want it to be. I'm just going to go and press across. Alright, so now we have the Lightbar in place, and we can move on to the G. The G's fairly straightforward too. You have a guide to use. It's on the phone right there. So all you're really going to be doing is lining these up. So you can do one of two things. You can just peel it off and put it on your finger, which I'm going to do. And then I am going to sit it in place if I can. It's a little hard to see with the camera. Okay, so I've got it kind of where I want it. I haven't pressed it down. So I'm going to nudge it with my thumbnail. Not quite there. Alright, so that one looks good. Alright, I'm going to use my X-Acto knife for this, but again, you can just kind of take it off and put it on your finger. Really anything that isn't going to mess up the sticker will be fine. All you're really trying to do is, you can use tweezers, something to hold it. Alright, so next we're going to take this. All we want to do is line up the end with the blue. And then I'm going to touch that with my finger to hold it in place and press it in. The yellow might be a little trickier because it's the smallest piece. We'll see. I've not had any trouble installing any of these, but as long as you're butting the end up to the sticker that's already on there, it'll turn out just fine. Alright, so it's on there, but I haven't pressed it in place yet, so I can move it around still. So I'm going to bump that just a hair. Alright, it's where I want it. I'm going to press it in place. Alright, I've got my red one. This is the final piece of the puzzle. So we're going to lay that right there. Going to move my blade out. And there you go. So in just a few minutes we've transformed the look of our Pixel. Mine's an XL, but it'll work for the Pixel as well. Pre-orders are going up for those already, and then they're going to be going out in a few days. So hit up our website, breezecrafts.com, and you'll see the link there to order. We do ship internationally as well. If you have any questions, feel free to get in contact with us. Appreciate you watching the install video. Thanks.